this is Sonia from My Happy Space. Welcome back at my channel. I'm just here to wrap up October. We memorized 4 memory verses about peace. So I'll quickly show you what I've done. Obviously, I have set up my book in the beginning of the month. If you missed that, I think I've got a video or reel about it. If you don't follow me on Instagram, obviously go down. There's a link to my Instagram account, I think always on my description. So yeah, follow me on there. So I usually put a setup page for the 4 verses we're going to memorize. I just use a little introduction page, use the ephemera, what we're going to use. As I said, it's 4 verses about peace. Love memorizing it. Then I practice it. Usually by the end of the month, I just go for all my ephemera. Use what I have, like for instance, I use the journaling cards. I cut that out bit, the decoration bit about it, and I've just used that. Some washi tape. This is where I practice it. When I have an off week, like we have to this week, I might go over and review it, or I might go to previous verses and review it. This is my meditation sheet, which we do every Wednesday. So we do our meditation sheet. I take the ephemera piece, I decorate it, put 3 things that stood out for me. I just use a stamp, which I had a little kitten stamp, which was from Rosie Design. So I just used that, and just some more washi tape. And then I practiced John 16:33 and just put some ephemera piece and washi tape there. Yeah, I love the colors of this page. And then I did my meditation sheet. I used the journaling cards, write down what I've memorized, my prayer. Made a border with this beautiful washi tape and use some of the ephemera pieces just to do that, and add a few accent points here. Same with memorizing here. Just put some of the journaling cards, ephemera piece that I cut out with some washi tape. Meditation sheet, add a little bit of a small wood fire up there with washi tape. Just my 3 points. Use my pattern paper, which was part of my last year's October Thanksgiving ephemera I've released. I've got it on my Ko-fi account, so if you want to go and look there and pick that up, you can do that. So this is the pattern paper to try to make a little scene here with the cat next to the fire and my 3 points. And then this is a stencil of little cat prints, so I just put that there. Yet again, my memorizing Philippians 4:17, just put one of these, some more ephemera piece there, just to bring it in. And the meditation sheet again, and this is just my 3 points what I've memorized with some the wool bits and the candles and some washi tape and some stamp. This is a simple page here. And then I think it's done. And then this is next month's memory verse bundle, November. We're just memorizing 2 verses. So if you want to pick that up, that will be linked down below also if you want to pick that up. So this is what I've done in my memorizing book. I've got very few pages left. That's why we memorized just two verses this month. Now my Bible journaling entries. I'm going to start from the beginning. This is the Psalm 4:8. I think I've got a video for this. It's sort of layering, use the doilies, kitten and a journey card with some texture pieces and things like that. So that is that one. And then there's one in Isaiah, the Isaiah 26 verse 3 one. This is, I've got also a video or reel at least for it. So this is just a nice homely scene which I've documented there. And then there's obviously 2 in the New Testament, which is already been documented there. So I made it just a very, very simple tag for it. Just use the decorated the paper, and I use some journaling pieces, and I just put John 16:33. It was very simple. And then the last one is Philippians 4:7, which we've memorized this week. This was a fun week. I've just used a stencil, which I have a coffee stencil. I'll show you that, which look like this. It's like a mood tracker, but I obviously probably will never track my mood. I'm a type of person, I'm deciding in the morning I'm going to have a good mood. I'm not waiting to see how the day is going to turn out. So obviously you can track your mood, but you can actually do anything. You can do maybe exercise or whatever. So it's got all coffee themed. What I liked about it is all the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesdays and things like that. So I use these cups, and I use this one for there. So that's what I use. It's just a fun piece I've done. Yeah, it's nothing series about this page, but I just like enjoying doing it, and it was something different. So that's my Bible journaling entries. And then I've got my 4 5 text cards, which is slowly but surely filling up. Very simple. I usually, my motto is not to print out anything. I just use what I have left at the end of the month. So a doily, and I just put these flowers there, just create a little bit of interest. And I just had some of this journaling cards left over. I just stuck that at the back. Same with this. Unfortunately, I forgot to put the holes in, so I first put the ephemera piece on, and then I had to cut holes in. So that's that. And then at the back, I just use some leftover ephemera pieces. Same with this, put a little flower there, and that, and this one. So just whatever I had left over, I just used. Oh, that is actually last month's. So this is my memory text cards. As I said, this box is filling up slowly but slowly. I just have 2 left, and that will just be a nice reminder of all the memory verses we have memorized. So yeah, thank you very much for going on this journey with me. I really enjoyed it. Lovely memorizing the memory verses of peace. As I said, this is really a time in our life we all need peace, and where peace comes from, how we can get peace. It was good to dig deeper. If you haven't listened to my meditation videos or where we meditate on it and do the meditation sheet, go and listen to it. I think there's always so much to be learned because the Word of God is so powerful. So yeah, thanks very much for joining me this month. If you haven't picked up my November bundle yet, I'll leave it down below if you want to join us. As I said, it's just 2 verses, quick, and then it will be over. If we go quickly, and then we can have a long rest, as I said, and we can start January again. God bless. Bye-bye.